Hey, this is Victor Antonio with another sales training tip just for you. I got an email from Jane. Now, Jane apparently has a salon and she writes the following. Hi, Victor. I have a project at my company to increase the range of products kept in the shop. For example, I need to increase the number of hair colors as compared to the ones we have already in terms of shade. We also want to add different lines of shampoos. Could you please suggest some ideas on what I should add? Now, the email's not really clear, but I think I understand the problem. See, Jane is trying to increase the average order size. Let's walk through that slowly. So when somebody's finished, when their hair is done, what Jane wants to do is sell them more products. Now, Jane is thinking at this point that by expanding her product line, offering more options, that's going to increase her sale. And she's partly right. But the most important piece here is not so much about adding new features, in this case new products. It's really about the person who's actually cutting the hair has to learn that during the process of cutting the hair that maybe they should begin positioning the products. Let me give you an example. If I'm cutting hair and I notice certain things about the person's hair, I want to start mentioning things to them of what they may be doing or should be doing. And then towards the end, as I move through the cutting process, finishing up, when I'm finally finished, I can then have a debriefing, so to speak, with the client. Now that you have this wonderful haircut, Mr. Client, wouldn't you like to try some of these products? Remember earlier during the cut, I mentioned that it's a little dry. You need to use some of this conditioner, and here would be great for split ends. This is what you really need to do. Now, the best way of selling or upselling or increasing the average order size is to really train your stylist on what to say, how to say it, and how to create that sense of urgency as they're cutting the person's hair, as they're building credibility, as they're building trust throughout the process of cutting hair. That's the best time to really talk about the different products that they should also be using, so that when you finally get to the end, when you're finally done and you want to check them out, so to speak, you can bring over some products from the shelf and say, here are the products I've mentioned, and then walk through them and let them choose. Get the idea? So adding more variations, more shades, more colors, more product lines, all good. That's a thumbs up, Jane. But at the end of the day, if your salespeople, your stylists in this case, don't know how to position the products with the customer while they're cutting the hair, then at the end of the day, at the end of the cut, so to speak, you're not going to increase your average order size. I hope that helps. This is Victor Antonio with another sales training tip reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.
Every manager can feel it. The difference between a motivated, value-driven sales team and one that's stuck in a rut. CEOs know the difference too. They can see it clearly in the profit and loss columns. The question is, how do you get your team to this elite level? Is there something extra you can do to break through the remaining resistance and equip them with the right mindset to grow your business? Yes, there is. But you're not going to do it with one of those cheesy inspirational speakers or some self-proclaimed guru. What you need is someone with a real business track record to deliver key insights in a captivating way, to give your team the right tools for selling in today's tough marketplace. Enter Victor Antonio, experienced executive, innovative thinker, compelling speaker. He's ready to deliver the message you need your people to hear, not with a canned speech, but a customized, dynamic keynote designed to deliver results. Bring Victor Antonio to your next event before the competition does. Go to www.victorantonio.com for more information.